obviously 2020 has been a crazy year, but like taking all things into consideration, do you think right now is the best time to be alive?
You want me to go first?
Yeah, you go ahead. I have an answer.
I'll answer it third.
I think right now is a wonderful time to be alive.
As far as best time to be alive for what, like just everything in general?
Everything in general, all things considered.
I think it's probably one of the most interesting times so far. But I think, at least I hope that the best is going to be in the next 10 or 20 years from now.
I wouldn't say that now is. If I were going to look at it from a financial point of view, I personally lost my job through this, so that's made things difficult. Government, of course, has helped, but if I were going to look at it from just a security point of view, as far as like me feeling secure in my living, just feeling comfortable and having the things that I need, I felt like the 90s were more like that for me, given my age. I'm 39 years old, so my view on things might be a little different, being an 80s baby, but I don't think it's ever a bad time to be alive. Being alive, I'm just happy that I am. I'm on my 2 feet, I got this wonderful dog, and you know, a lot of people don't have that, so I'm fortunate, and I think any time really is a great time, so I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Well, I'm like a science major, so I'm all about like discovery and new things and what we know and what we learn, so I think it always gets better. I think the best is going to be in the future, if we're still here.
I mean, it's sure we're going through some changes and adjustments, but it's nothing other than people have done in the past.
I think the best time to be alive is definitely like the most current time, you know, like we don't know what's going to be happening in the future, but hopefully it becomes better. And as a society, I feel like we progress, even though it doesn't feel like it. Our like standard that we have progresses as, you know, history keeps going. I definitely do think it is a good time to be alive, even with everything going on, you know. Yeah, I think people are happy. There's always going to be some unhappiness in the world because that's part of being human. But, you know, our sources of unhappiness aren't as dire as, you know, even like 100 years ago, poverty was more widespread, stuff like that, you know, electricity, medicine. Right now, you know, with the whole virus going on, we have so many like smart people working on it, you know, it's not a death sentence right now, you know. Yeah, those are my thoughts.
I think right now is the best time to be alive for these 3 reasons right here.
And I would say yes, I think it is the best time to be alive because this is our life, this is where we are. I wouldn't choose to have children and bring them up during the middle of a pandemic, but I think we have found joy in finding different things to do and realizing different things outside of our normal routine.
Right, cool.
And I think it is the best time to be alive because, well, I just like being right here.
Oh.
I listened to this podcast that kind of discusses this question philosophically, and they talk about how this is probably the best time to be alive just because of technology and medicine and what's available to everybody worldwide right now, and so I think this is probably the best time to be alive.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll pound this out then.
Okay.
Do you think right now, all things considered, 2020, we got
You're gonna wait
distractions.
till the guy walks by. Oh my gosh, is that a pretty dog?
I think I agree with that to an extent, but I think I don't think like it really matters what time you're living in. I kind of think like you're able to like humans are just adaptive, so I think like no matter what time it is in the world, you're able to just adapt accordingly. But yeah, as far as happiness goes, though, I think people are generally happy right now, so I don't know. I don't know when the best time to be alive would be, because I only have the perspective of right now in my own life, and like also as just like a privileged white person, like I'm living a pretty good life, but like some other people might really disagree with that. So I think it really just depends on someone's perspective and where they're living, etc. But I do think the timing doesn't necessarily matter. I think it's more about how you're adapting to the changes around us that are happening always.
Nice.
Why do I think it's a good time to be alive? Number one, because I believe in timing, and I think from the beginning we had to understand, the timing. We are humans. We are God's creation. So when we understand that as a humans, we have to kind of say that we are alive because of God. So, and if we are alive at this time, we'll fully, it's like a manifesting and understanding and understanding that part, and then go back to your question is, yes, it's a good time to be alive. It's a great time to be alive. Why not? Right? And once you know that, and then you start enjoying the little things, like like today, I took the time after 2 hours of work to come and spend some time with my daughter. So time is the only thing besides air that we get for free. Air we get for free, and time we get it for free. What do we do with it? It's truly up to us, each and every one of us. So I fully understand the timing, and why am I talking to you at this time? I mean, I'm nervous. I don't know. This is it's crazy, but I appreciate the time.
Okay, I would have to say, I mean, it's been really rough, especially the last couple months. So, I mean, I would say I'm an optimistic person, so I'm thankful for being alive, and I believe that I'm alive right now for a reason, but it doesn't feel like the best time to be alive. Sorry, I didn't know I was gonna cry, but maybe after all this is done, all the coronavirus stuff's done, it'll be a good time to be alive. Right now, no. I'd say if I could have lived in a different time, I probably would have enjoyed like early 1900s, but I mean, I know it was a dangerous time to live back then, and I just think like it was more simple, and it might have been better. Yeah, I don't know. This last just coronavirus and being quarantined, and my business suffering greatly, receiving no unemployment because I own a business. Luckily we had savings, or we would have been closing like a lot of restaurants and bars are. So yeah, I mean, does that answer your question? I mean, I just feel very pessimistic. I mean, a lot of people, I mean, no one enjoyed being quarantined, but I think most people didn't suffer as much as my husband and I. We were losing money every day. We still had bills. We were closed by the governor. Evers just closed the doors. We never received any kind of We didn't receive the $600 that everyone's been receiving. We didn't receive unemployment. We just lost money every single day. So it sucks. We're open again now. We're not making nearly the sales that we should be. We're losing money still, but at least we're not losing thousands of dollars. And I'm sick of everyone, the governor telling everyone to stay home because we're losing a lot of money, and I don't know how much longer we can sustain.
Actually, yeah, I believe so, because right now, even though we're going through like a pandemic and all this weird stuff is going on in the news, we're still, at least we're in a generation where we can find out this information without being misled. We can find our own information. Our doctors have already come up with solutions to the problems that we're facing right now. We're just trying to work through it, honestly. And if there was any other time that could be compared to this, I'd say it'd be pretty bad if any generation before us was trying to suffer through this. So.